All right, what's going on, guys, and welcome to a TLG Reacts Live. Today we're going to be reacting to the Nintendo Direct that came out today. And yeah, my name's Seth.
I'm Chevy.
And a couple quick reminders to download and play Concrete Genie, Control, and Destruction All-Stars, all offered on PlayStation Plus for free. Make sure to download those, play those, come back at the end of the month for Plus Club. Let us know what we thought of those games. We'll let you know what we thought of them. And our game of the month randomly picked is Path of Exile, which is free to play. Isometric Diablo style game. Play that, come back like in a week, and we're going to talk about that. We have a Discord link down below. You can talk to us anytime, all the time. We're on iTunes, Spotify, or the podcast platforms if you prefer to listen to us. We have a Patreon if you'd like to support the channel for the liking, commenting, and sharing this video, and subscribing if you're brand new. Okay, so we're live. Let's talk about this. Have you seen or heard anything about the Nintendo Direct?
Nope. I stayed off all social media all day, and I pretty much just listened to an audiobook to pass the time. So
I got most of the stuff, I think, all the big stuff spoiled for me on Twitter.
Nice.
So I forgot what today was. I went on Twitter and everything was there. And I was like, fuck. So I know what we're getting into, but I'm excited to watch this. We're going to be watching it in its entirety, 50 minutes long, reacting to it, talking about it. We're doing this live, like I said before, so obviously feel free, if you're watching, to interact with us. Your chat will be on the screen when we're watching the video. Before we watch it, is there anything you're hoping to see, anything you're excited for possibly, or potentially hoping for a console reveal in some kind of capacity, even though I think that's a tall order?
I mean, I would take the console part just because, you know, I've been having I have Switch issues for off and on now for a little bit. So if they announced a new one, I'd probably be eyeballing it a little more than I normally would, just because that replacement would be welcomed at this point. Mm-hmm. I have gotten my Switch working since then, but it seems like I can't really use memory cards in it for some reason. So
that's weird.
Yeah.
You had that SD card that you let me use for a split second, and it worked just fine, but it didn't work in your Switch.
That's literally what was causing my Switch to freeze. So
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
maybe it's the type of SD.
Possibly.
Anyway, that's boring. Fucking Switch. I love my Switch. I fucking don't use it that much anymore, which kind of sucks. But huge fan of it. It's like one of my favorite consoles, and which is awesome to be able to say. I'm ready for another one though. Like if they were to announce a new console, I'd be fucking stoked. I would buy it first day if I could get my hands on it. So yeah, there's been whispers of a Switch Pro. I don't know if we're gonna fucking see it in this, but yeah, I'm really excited for that because I feel like they're already kind of behind anyway with the PS4 and the Xbox, and now those two have jumped even further. So I feel like Nintendo's really good about keeping relevant, but not really like needing to be on the same level as everybody else.
It seems like they only really worry enough to where, like, you can like lower the resolution and like the textures and stuff like that, and like still be able to release the game on their system. It never seems like they're super worried about having like peak graphics and stuff like that. So
yeah, just good enough graphics and systems to be able to put out those games that people expect, make them clean looking, play well. I mean, they work fucking magic with the limitations of what they put out.
And the
typically.
first party games always look amazing. So
yeah.
As far as like software wise, what I'd like to see, I would take pretty much anything from Square, because they seem to be more experimental with their Switch releases. Mm-hmm. And I like a lot of what they make, but I also want them to kind of push trying different RPGs and stuff like that. Yeah. Because they just kind of stick to safe formulas a lot of the time. I do know Bravely Default 2 is coming out. So if we'll see some of that, that'd be cool. But another Octopath Traveler would be awesome to see.
Mm-hmm. I haven't played either of those.
Bravely Default, the first one, is on DS, so that would make sense that you missed that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like a whole generation. It's like kind of like sampled here and there, but did not really stick around for. So
yeah, and I have it, but I barely touched it because at that time I had bought like a crap ton of DS games, and I just kind of tasted all of them, and that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I'd like more RPGs specifically from Square Enix, just because when they make those, they typically make them good. Yeah. That's like that's their bread and butter. When they make other things or produce other things, publish other things, I'm typically less inclined to even want to give it a chance outside of humoring if it's going to be an awful game or not. Maybe be able to make fun of it. I'd still like to see a sale on The Quiet Man and fucking play that. If it's like $5 or less, I would play it. But yeah, that'd be cool to see. I mean, this is hard for me to speculate on because I already kind of got it spoiled for me. So I'm pretty much asking you because I don't even want to like pretend I don't know what they should.
No, that's fine. I mean, like outside of that, like I don't really have a lot of things I'm like necessarily looking for. I do know that in Japan they got, I think it was Monster Rancher, but there was no plans for an American release. I would like to see that announced as a Western release. I do really enjoy those games. They're dead now, so it'd be nice to at least be able to replay the old ones. So.
Yeah. Regardless of what I do know is shown in this that I have not seen yet, it will be a real reaction, but just knowing what's in this video. Things I would like to see from Nintendo is obviously a new console. Regardless if we see that or not, we'll find out. But fucking, oh god, what's it? The new Metroid. I'd like to see that. They keep talking about that possibly being a thing or being a thing. I'm not sure. I'm curious about that. Monster Hunter Rise is kind of a given because that's coming out so soon. I know Splatoon 3 has been a thing that's been speculated for a while. Breath of the Wild 2, that'd be cool to see. Because, I mean, that came out when the Switch came out. So it's been a while. I mean, pretty much any big Nintendo IP I'd be stoked to see. There's been a Donkey Kong in a while. But yeah, I'm sure Smash Bros. Will be a thing because every event ever, Smash Bros. So, but yeah, just got to find out, I guess. I'm more so excited about maybe indie stuff.
Yeah. And every time I do turn on my Switch and I go in the store, there's a ton in there. So they definitely support the indie market a lot. So,
yeah. Before we watch this, let's see what's going on in chat. We got Runty Code with the Meat Boy. What's up, fellas? What's up, Katari? What's up, Psycho? Where is my on-screen chat? You will be on screen when we're watching the video, so don't worry about that. I didn't want to fuck with this the way we typically film, but I'll fuck with other things. And then, what are those emojis? I can't even fucking see them. Can you? Do you know what they are? I'm so excited.
Angry faces and... those other ones are too small.
I played like every Mega Man DS game back then, and of course Pokemon. I'd like to see something from Pokemon, but the other one came out and like people were pissed about it. I know there's Pokemon Snap.
There was a lot of people weren't pissed about it, but the people who were very vocal.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. I don't know if they're done supporting that game though. Pokemon's kind of treated like Call of Duty, where they try to release one every year or two. So
they release them pretty often.
Yeah, they do. That's why I equated it to that. That's also why I think the development on them is always weird because like they made the 3D Pokemon, Sword and Shield, but like the environments are pretty meh looking at them and stuff like that, and a lot of the moves, a lot of people. Like these just seem like recycled moves out of the DS version stuff. It's because they like try to pump out Pokemon games. So
for sure.
And then like the Mega Man DS thing, I remember playing a lot of the Mega Man DS games, and I really like those a lot. Those are the net battle ones, I believe. So
yeah, that's what I was wondering if that's what he was talking about or not.
Yeah, I enjoyed those a lot. I never played those.
I remember you talking them up.
Yeah, you're like in a little 3x3 grid on one side and the enemies are on another side, and you use essentially cards. They're chips, but you use cards to do moves, but you move in real time, so you can dodge attacks and try to line up attacks and stuff. So,
interesting. Yeah. All right. Well, anything else you want to say before we watch this? Anything else you're anticipating?
Not really. I try not to do that too much, just because then that
certain
leads to
things I
disappointment.
can do that with, but like with Nintendo, I'm just kind of like, well, let's see what they do. But also, like, got everything spoiled for me, so I can't really discuss it without ruining something for you. So you can be the genuine, like, oh, that's a thing. I'll just be the genuine, oh, I finally seeing what I heard about. So, yeah. All right, so you guys should be on screen now. You guys can say stuff. Look at that. Amazing. We're going to watch this. It's 50 minutes. Because we are doing this live, I will not be opposed to pausing and going back if anything is worth doing that. So, yeah, we're just going to start this. Unless you got something you want to fucking say. Anything at all? No? Okay. 3, 2, 1, and go. Also, let us know audio visual stuff, anything going on that we need to fix. Tell me sooner than later, so I can fix it ASAP. Ooh, that made me dizzy almost. Xenoblade. I need to beat that game.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
Master Pawn.
These character models are super clean.
Game's really good. I need to start that game. You need to start that game.
Couldn't find
100%. Everybody needs to start this game. It's really good. I haven't beaten it yet, but I love it.
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest. Without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes.
The voice isn't matching that guy's frame to me.
You get used to it. A lot of people in the world kind of have accents kind of like that. So it's kind of fitting. Then other people
Sorry, Rex.
that aren't like him
I couldn't tell you
don't.
because I got an invitation to join Smash.
I wish. What's up, Keith? I wish I liked Smash. I like Smash, but I wish I liked Smash more because it's got such a good fucking roster.
Power of the Aegis.
It's got Sephiroth in it recently.
Oh,
Fucking Pyra is fucking dope.
It is so lost on me.
I don't know if you'll be able to beat Mithra.
Flame Nova. Prominent Revolt. Blazing End.
That's genius!
Like any other fighting game, if you had like a roster of like a lot of these characters from games I love, I'd be fucking like stoked. So I'm like kind of jealous of people who are into it a lot because they can be excited for stuff like this.
Right.
Talk about a tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle
Okay.
this.
Fucking love the guitar.
Mithra!
Wish you
Cutting it
enjoyed
close, huh?
Smash.
Hey,
I wish you
you
enjoyed
guys
Smash
seen
too.
my thing? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through. Lightning Buster. Photon Edge. Ray of Punishment. Chroma Dust. Foresight.
Whoa! You can even use that!
Right here.
So you two can swap between each other freely?
Serious fire.
It's kind of cool they got the actual voice actors to do this like promo for Smash Bros.
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
Wait,
Is that a map?
Gramps?
It's like
I've missed
Sick.
Monday by once a while.
What the fuck?
Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
Who's baby? What the hell's going on there?
All mine! I'll lend you a hand!
Sacred Arrow. Burning.
Love the music too. Hopefully that plays when you're on that stage or something similar.
Our power. Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Pretty cool. Kind of said this already. Wish I'm stoked. Wish I could be more excited. Just because Smash Bros. Isn't like really my thing.
Hello,
but
everyone.
I enjoy
It's been a
playing
while.
it.
I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
I just don't get on my way to play it.
Last year, we delivered some news through a series of
Pause real quick. How you guys been doing? Doing good?
Sure.
Hi, Chev.
Hello. I waved earlier, but I don't know if you saw.
Soup TLG. What's up, Puppet Master?
Yo.
I'm doing pretty good. Kind of tired. We just got home from work and then I ate a bunch of food and now I'm feeling really lethargic and I'm trying to conduct an episode live, which is always fun. Yay Smash. Psycho Big Smash fan. So what any thoughts on this before we just move on through the video?
It's hard for me to have thoughts on it because I just have such a disinterest in the series.
Clean looking.
Sure.
It's vibrant.
Sure.
There's some cool moves going on. There's characters from a game that you should absolutely play.
I dabbled.
Should play more. Yeah, I think it looks good. I should just pick this game up at some point and try it out, see if it gets me. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Just not the biggest Smash bro out there. All right, let's continue. Game of the month
Last
someday.
year,
That's a good idea.
We delivered some news through a series
I could just
of
buy it and
Nintendo
then we could
Direct
all just
mini
play it.
presentations.
I know you wouldn't be super stoked about it, but
However,
it'd be good for
we
conversation.
haven't been able to present
I might
a
do
Nintendo
that.
Direct in this style for some
It's a good
time.
idea, Psycho.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct
they're
with you
shove.
all today.
That's actually kind of rare.
We appreciate
Yeah.
your continued support.
I just
'Cause,
I
like,
I like
what-
traditional fighting games. So.
Where I'm at is like almost blasphemous. Like I'll
Okay.
play it, but I don't
What
love
you
it.
just
But-
saw
but,
was
like,
the
if you
reveal
don't like it,
trailer
that's even
for the
fucking
newest
crazier.
fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mythra.
Give that Switch love
They
to those
originally
Switch.
appeared
We should
in
really
the
throw some
Xenoblade
fucking Switch
Chronicles
games on that
series
Game of the Month
as
list.
Rex's
I'm fine with
2-in-1
that.
ally.
I just-
Please look forward
I-
to seeing
Psycho's
their
come up with all
moveset
sorts of
in
fucking
Super
great
Smash
ideas.
Brothers
I'm just not.
Ultimate. This fighter releases in March,
I think
so we
Smash
hope
is
you'll stay
incredibly
tuned
boring, so.
just a bit longer. All right, let's continue
What would you
with
grade
our
it
first
off the top of your
batch
head out of memory
Nintendo
right
Switch
now?
headlines.
I don't think it's the worst fighting game I've ever played, but probably give it like a C minus.
I would give it my enjoyment a B minus. What they put in it, probably an A minus. Just because the amount of effort
Sure.
and the cool shit they put in there. We got Fall Guys on Switch.
Yeah, which is great.
We're talking over it, but I mean,
Now,
we played Fall
now
Guys.
it's the only system it's not on is Xbox.
Man, Xbox is just living in its own world. No wonder people who are like big Xbox fans are so
Fall
like,
Guys Ultimate Knockout
Xbox
comes to
or
the
nothing.
Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
that's cool though. That the game will definitely suit Switch
For sure.
Well,
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is
I
destroyed.
don't know. Just to kind of like summarize my thoughts. So,
Venture into the vast reaches
Smash
of space to
though
uncover
is,
the
is
secrets
I
left
don't know.
behind by
I
an
prefer
ancient
a more
civilization.
traditional fighting game, so it's really hard for me
You
to
have-
play Smash, mostly because a lot of Smash has to do with like rolling and blocking at the right times. And I just think it's too much like I don't know, it's like watching two people with shields just go like this constantly.
Yeah.
That's not a fighting game to me. So
the biggest obstacle for me when it comes to Smash Bros is I guess I am more traditional in the sense of wanting to play a fighting game and just fight each other, but in a very Nintendo way, there's a lot of things, a lot of variables involved in the fight that can benefit people that might not even be playing that well, possibly, like all the items. And of course you can turn those off, but in the traditional sense, you play it the way it's meant to be played by default. There's like all the items all over the place, and that kind of gets annoying to me, but it's also part of the game, but it's not something
Yeah.
that I love that much. But the fighting aspect I think is fun. I've had some really good matches and really enjoy that, but yeah, it's just like Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart, but at the same time I fucking hate it because like I could be like driving like a goddamn expert and then people just fucking bombard me and I'm sitting there doing backflips for 5 minutes while everybody just passes me up, and it's the most frustrating fucking thing ever.
You see, but like at least with like Mario Kart, I like enjoy the whole experience. I don't expect it to be like a traditional racing game when I play it. Just like, you know, I understand Smash Bros for what it is. It's just the formula is just not for me at all. You know, I've said it a million times on the channel at this point, but I like things like Guilty Gear or even like Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. I will play and enjoy things like Soul Calibur. I'm not very good at Soul Calibur, but I do enjoy it.
I am. Fuck people up. Although I haven't played in a while, so I'm probably pretty rusty. It's way too fast paced and button mashy to me. I'm a Soul Calibur guy myself, says Keith. Keith, me too, 100%. Soul Calibur is my favorite fighting game. I don't like Smash either, says Puppet Master. Well, goddamn, we're just amongst people who pretty much agree with us, more so you, but I'm not the biggest fan of it either. More Fall Guys stuff. Chris is so fucking excited for Fall Guys, and there he is saying how much he hates Smash Bros. You heard it here first from his own mouth through text on screen. Let's continue.
Into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets
Apologize
behind by
in
ancient
advance to
civilization.
anybody who's watching this who
You have
wasn't here for
22
the stream
minutes.
and you're hoping for
After
just a
that,
straight up
the sun
fucking
will
reaction
explode
video
and the solar
where we
system
don't
will be
stop.
annihilated.
Guess we're not doing that right now. So
However,
this is gonna be the pace.
everything will reset, allowing you
Tekken,
to
the best
continue
fighting game.
exploring
Tekken
while
is definitely
retaining
one of the
information
best
you
fighting
gathered.
It's great, yeah.
Yeah, definitely one of the best. I will not disagree. Soul Calibur is my favorite.
repeating these
Tekken
cycles,
is Soul
we'll gradually
Calibur without
unravel the
weapons. I mean, I
mysteries
fucking
hidden
love
in the
Tekken.
universe.
Yeah, for me, Guilty Gear, and then probably Dead or Alive.
Guilty Gear,
What
dude.
messages will
Yeah,
you
Dead or Alive
discover?
6 like
How
got
can
me
you
back
prevent
into
the
Dead or
sun
Alive.
from
I was like, oh, I
exploding?
forgot how good these games are.
Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop?
But I do have Tekken 7. I enjoy it.
Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo
So that's
Switch.
coming to Switch. I
summer
still haven't played that. I
2021.
heard great things about that game.
I've heard great things too.
But then when I read
Put your
about it, it's like
sleuthing
more of a
skills
puzzle
to the
game, and I'm not
test
really
in two classic
into that
murder
kind of thing.
mystery
But
games.
it's supposed to be really fucking good.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Two deep cuts from Nintendo history are coming to
A
North
lot of these
America
kind
for
of
the
games
first
are really
time.
going up.
Oh yeah.
These like
Localized in English
story
and modernized
games.
for the Nintendo Switch
Well,
system.
after seeing a bunch of live
Suspense,
2D stuff,
drama,
like
and twists
what
and
they can do with
turns await
2D
at
now
every
is
corner.
pretty insane.
Yeah.
You'll be on the
Well,
edge
this
of your
looks
seat as you
fantastic,
dive
the way
into these deep
it's
narratives
animated.
set in Japan.
Oh yeah.
In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
I still gotta play that Zero Escape
But that's
Honor
not
game.
the only
It's on our
case to
fucking
crack.
It's on our list.
Yeah, it's on our game of the month list.
一人で教室にいると後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister
Switch is
nightmare.
available anywhere yet.
Interrogate
I
suspects
lost
and
track
hunt
of
for
that
clues
last
to
year,
piece together
so
these
I'm out of the
chilling
loop.
conundrums.
Electronics in general are a pain in the ass
Can you
right
figure
now.
out who the culprit is?
Yeah, if you have
before
any
it's too
electronics
late?
right now, fucking either capitalize on that shit if you want to sell it, or fucking keep it around, because yeah, you're not going to replace things very easily right now.
Uncover
Although,
the deadly
a tip,
truth
if
in
you're
Famicom Detective
into
Club,
photography,
The Missing
videography,
Heir,
or you want to
and
get
Famicom
into that,
Detective
cameras are
Club,
really
The
easy
Girl
to
Who
get.
Stands
Like,
Behind.
all cameras that
Coming to Nintendo
nobody's buying
Switch
cameras
May
right now,
14th.
or a lot of people are, but there's
Pre-orders begin
plenty of them
today
out
on
there.
Nintendo eShop.
So anytime I order camera shit, it's fucking right here instantly.
A new age
Love
of
it.
battles begins.
It's been nearly a year. They need to manufacture some more. I feel like they probably are.
So everyone's manufacturing all sorts of stuff nonstop. They just can't keep them in stock because there's so many people at home.
Well, and also like slowing down production because of all restrictions and stuff like that.
And shipping
Logistics,
and all
yeah,
that, yeah.
exactly. I do like NetherRealm games, but the constant zoning gets boring after the third match. In Injustice, I play Flash and I get pissed when I'm getting out zoned. This Flash doesn't have any zoning moves. Interesting. Samurai Warriors 5.
The latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch.
That is a Chris
Dive into the
favorite
history
right
of
there.
the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide
Yeah.
Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash
looks
high-octane moves in
The
electrifying 1
best I've ever
versus
seen a
1,000
Dynasty
battles
Warriors style game when it comes to their faces
in
I've ever
Samurai
seen.
Warriors 5.
That's
slashing
actually
its
really
way onto
impressive.
Nintendo Switch,
But the bar's so
summer
low
2021.
graphically that they can just increase something a little bit. I'm like, wow.
I've been playing the most recent One Piece one, and it's a lot of fun.
Vast
Whoa.
world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring
geez, wait, make me
remastered
feel old.
HD graphics is
Yeah,
coming to
it's
Nintendo
fucking
Switch.
stupid.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During
I'm
your
so
travels,
excited.
you'll
Yeah,
acquire
I'm buying
special
that one.
items called artifacts. Place them on the
fucking
map to
love
bring
this game.
towns, dungeons, and other
It's so
lands
clean
to life.
looking. Look at what they did with
It's up to
the
you on
backgrounds
when
and
and
shit.
where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
They keep flirting with the Mana series.
Yeah.
Join forces with
Keep
characters,
doing that and
each
then
on
make
their own
something.
personal quests. Square off against fearsome
It looks
monsters,
really good.
It does. Yeah.
or take a break from adventure and rest up at home.
Scary pumpkins.
The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangements and the
cool.
original soundtrack.
That's good.
Good, yeah,
Other
yeah.
features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch
Dude.
on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
I got the most hype for that so far, this whole thing.
Yeah, it's definitely the best announcement for me
Yeah.
so far. Knew this was gonna be
I don't know what this is at all.
What is this, Mr. Game? Looks like
Fuck
Chris gonna
roll.
need a Switch.
About time. Damn, that thing was fucking crazy looking. Did you get a chance to play this?
My Switch wasn't working.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't played Monster in a while, so I was like, oh, yeah. I forgot. I was like, oh, man, I fucking missed these games.
Love the design. The new ones.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Oof.
Go assemble the villagers.
Twins.
50 years ago,
Fucking
Kamura
creepy.
village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
Give me...
Our hunter's about to face the biggest
I still have the PlayStation 1 disc for that as well.
Yeah, let's say we definitely got that around here somewhere.
Can't lose this gate! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
They're actually showing quite a bit.
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
That's fucking freaking out.
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
Forever.
2 weeks.
How else will we hunt monsters if they don't rampage forever?
Noah, we should start preparations right away. We're here to offer assistance.
Oh, God.
We must stop the calamity!
Yep,
Coordinated. I think they practice.
I think so too.
March 26th. Shit's coming up fucking soon. Oh, fuck. I already have Switch.
Me too. Chris doesn't.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned
Beat 'em
for
all.
the latest
They'll be fine.
installment
Destroy every
in
single
the
one of 'em.
Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, shit.
Fairway is
play
open
that.
once again. Tee off in the latest installment of the Mario
at
Golf
him.
series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
It's a little munchkin.
Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through. Then swing. Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural scenery.
Is it weird I want this?
Use features on the greens,
just golf,
like a shot
but-
gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Oh, shit.
These
Get
features
advanced.
can help you ace your shots. In
Wow,
addition
not
to
too
button
bad.
controls, you can also use motion controls
Oh,
by
interesting.
holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to
Picked up
have your
that
character
clubhouse.
swing in
Was
the
it
game.
51?
Letting
Oh, you did get that?
easily
Yeah.
enjoy the
And it has
sensation
a
of
like a dart throwing
golfing.
game,
Uh-huh.
and it's actually really good. You just
On
like you
top of
literally
all that,
hold
there
the
are several
controller like
modes
this,
with new elements
and you
that
press the
truly
button
bring
to
the heat to
let it
Mario
Hold and
Golf,
then let go to-
including
No,
this
no,
one,
just to
Speed
let
Golf.
it know that you're gonna start doing
Here,
the movement.
it's
And
always
after
your
that, you
turn.
literally just
Everyone tees off at the same
once you
time.
finish the motion,
then
it throws.
you'll race through the course to reach your
Interesting.
ball.
yeah, it's neat.
Give it another whack to get it closer to the
Fucking,
hole.
I
then
was
keep
not a
going.
fan of the Wii, but
Outpace
like
your
Wii
opponents
Sports,
to
which is
come out on top.
packaged with every
Your
fucking
golfing
Wii.
skills aren't the only things at play. Make
fun
use
for
of
the time. I
dashes
was like,
and
why
special
haven't
shots
they really
to beat the competition.
Done that more.
I'll say between like
Did we mention story mode?
Oh, God.
As a me
You know, look at
character,
'em. What
you'll
I-
start
you know,
out as a
the
rookie
Clubhouse
and
51
develop
motion
your
stuff,
golfing
and then,
skills
like,
while interacting with
Ring
various
Fit
Mushroom
and
Kingdom characters.
from what you said
Level
about
up
the
with
boxing and
experience
stuff like
points
that, it
earned
seems like the
during
motion
matches.
is a lot better.
Then
That's
allocate
way
points to
better now.
different stats,
Yeah,
allowing
it's
you
way
to
more
develop
advanced.
your character however you'd like. You can
can
also
level
use
up.
your me in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test
I love
when
my Mii,
Mario
if he
Golf
still
Super
exists.
Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch.
So we got a
June
Mario
25th.
Golf. It's been in
Pre-orders
grip since
begin
we got
on
one
Nintendo
before.
eShop after this
Like,
presentation.
it's like years ago. I can't remember the last one we got.
The latest game in the
So
Mario
stoked
Golf
for this
series
game. Mario Golf,
adds new
yay,
gameplay
perfect
for
drinking couch
multiplayer
co-op.
modes, as
Definite
well as
drinking
the
game.
familiar golf
Definite drinking
gameplay
game.
with easy-to-learn controls.
Mario Soccer needs to be remade. What was that called?
Please look
before?
forward to this game.
Oh,
on Nintendo
Strikers.
Switch.
Yeah, he said.
Let's
Mario
move on
Strikers.
to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Chris fucking piss.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Switch Sports.
He's over there
Kind of awesome.
poo-pooing on everything.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover
first
a
scene
mountain
didn't
of
look too good.
cash. Set
Looked like
between
shit.
Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes
P.S.
filled with classic Borderlands humor.
Yeah, Switch Sports would be pretty cool.
Gangsters,
I'm surprised they
bandit
didn't
lords, and vault
do that
hunters are
because the
just a
Switch
handful
does
of the
everything the
obstacles you'll
Wii
encounter
does.
in this
Yeah.
choice-driven
But
narrative
more.
adventure.
Like it's
Embark on a wild
the
ride
Wii U and the
when
Wii were
Tales
like
from the
these like weird
Borderlands launches on
prototypes
Nintendo
to kind
March
of
24th.
get to where we are with the Switch, and it's just funny how much the Switch
32
does
of
all that, but
Capcom's
also
most
doesn't really
beloved
focus
arcade
on it.
classics are coming to Nintendo
Which is
Switch.
fine, I prefer them
Rewind
do what they're doing
gameplay,
now.
Adjust
That's
game
kinda
speed
cool.
or difficulty, and
Just a
select from a
collection of
variety
old
of display
Capcom
options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943,
problem,
The
every
Battle
time I
of Midway
fucking
for
get
free.
a collection
Then
like this,
purchase
though,
game
like I got a
packs for
Sega
the
Genesis
standalone Ghosts and
collection
Goblins
one as
add-on
well.
to build your
I play it for like
collection.
an
Local
hour
co-op play is also
and go, I
available.
remember these
Scratch
games, I
that
love these
nostalgic
games, and then I
itch
just
when
don't play them
Capcom
anymore.
Arcade Stadium launches later today.
Oh, it's out apparently.
Brains.
Ooh.
As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and
old
take
games
revenge on the city by turning humans
back.
Did you
into
ever
your
play that?
undead allies.
It's pretty fun.
Replenish your
I remember
bodily
you talking
arsenal
about
of
it.
sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission.
I feel like this should
city
look
ain't no
better,
match
though.
for a dead man. Stubbs the zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch.
Maybe
March
it's not
16th.
even like a remaster.
Pre-orders
They just
begin
ported
today.
That's
on
what it looks
Nintendo
like.
eShop.
Like it fucking that does not look that great. I feel like it probably looked better originally.
it.
It's
Resolution was
Travis
smaller.
Touchdown
Yeah.
versus
TVs
Assassins.
weren't as big.
Wait,
a good point.
aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right
P.S.
game?
This looks like a 6-4
Anyway,
game. It did.
after
kind of.
annihilating an
Those are supposed
entire
to be
city,
fun.
the aliens have taken over.
Isn't
now
that,
hosting intergalactic
No More
superhero
Heroes?
ranking
Is that
tournaments
Platinum
beside
games?
Earth's
Not
fate.
Platinum.
Suda
As the
51.
crass beam katana wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to
That
the top
dude.
to save the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
I never played them.
Hey,
They never
not
really
so
appealed to me.
fast.
They might be amazing. I don't know.
Enter each
I
boss
was like, I've
fight.
heard they're fun,
You'll have to
but
do some
I
odd
don't
jobs
like
around town and earn enough to
about
pay
them.
off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents.
This ain't
Most of
fucking
them aliens
Yakuza, dude.
with crazy tricks up their
Ain't
sleeves.
doing that shit.
Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat. With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match.
P.S.
The fate of the world is at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it all makes sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or,
I've seen Akira
Nintendo
too.
Switch, August 27th. Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
Oh, they lost me now. That's a bummer.
Wait, what the fuck is this? It's kinda like a shooter, but you're using cards?
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept, but visually I'm not I'm about to say it. I'm about to say
You won't
PS.
last long if you can't rely on yourself. God's
Spikes in
judgment
everything.
has nothing to do with it.
Do jobs before fighting a boss. Yeah. Fucking that sounds like a good ass day to me. I gotta finish mowing the lawn before I
Uncover
fight
Heaven's
shit.
mysteries in Neon White.
You do jobs
Coming to
before fighting
Nintendo
bosses
Switch,
in Persona.
winter
Persona's
2021.
amazing.
Yakuza.
And
The
Yakuza.
DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Yeah, I'm so
Hi,
excited for whatever
everyone.
this is.
My name's Barbara Gordon,
Day one buy for Chris.
Yep.
aka Batgirl.
Chris
I'm
loves
always
this.
inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook.
Like my
This is
batarangs.
Supergirl.
Same
She's
Puppet
super
Master.
strong.
It
And
had a
has
cool
heat
style,
vision.
and then the gameplay
Plus
happened.
super breath. And let's not forget
Yeah,
Wonder Woman,
yeah, I agree.
an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth.
Rude. I will drive
Along
over
with
there.
our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna,
I'm not sure if that's
we
supposed to be
fight
a
evil
threat.
supervillains to keep
Yeah,
our
you could
city
be here
safe.
real quick.
But we're not just about the super life.
You'd be here
We
before the
also have
stream's
our
over.
school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties.
Hype level on this.
Maybe take some photos to share on Super
I forgot we were
Post
watching
while we're
something.
at
To be honest, I started spacing out.
it.
I was kind of looking
I got a
through
comment already.
the video,
Nice.
like at the colors. I was just
Ooh,
kind of
and
spacing
definitely
out.
have Sweet justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could
Like,
have seen it coming, but when
Music
justice
beat
calls,
game,
you can count
like
on
kind of
us to
spacing
answer
out,
no
but
matter
beyond
what.
that.
Yeah.
So there's just no paying
Just gotta make
attention.
sure
No, I
one
like
figures
legit
out our secret
forgot
identities.
that we were even doing anything. I
DC
thought we were just kind of
Superhero
sitting in
Girls
here
Team
hanging
Power
out.
heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch June 4th.
Cool, dude. Can't wait. Hype level 6.3. It's
Ready to
pretty
choose
good.
cannons and prepare for battle.
I was like, juice cannons? What does that mean?
Is this game still going on? Oh, I love him. I played the first one, the first shooter. It was fun. It wasn't anything like I was super stoked to play, but it wasn't bad. But would I buy this? No. This song is gonna destroy my channel. I don't know what it is, but copyright.
Probably. It's EA. EA, Ubisoft, and Activision don't care about your YouTube policies.
Hype level 2. It's pretty good. Metropolis High School found Chris's next game. He did. He's very excited, I can tell. I actually prefer the tower defense versions of the game more. Oh, dude, 100%. But I'm like, tower defense
join you in
nut.
your
Like, I love tower
adventure?
defense games, so that's
Genre's
like,
gone now.
yeah, kind of. Except for
Band together on a quest
Balloon
to face
6?
evil and save
fucking, I
faces.
saw some big streamer playing recently.
Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Balloons, yeah. I was like, isn't that a phone
Cast
game? I
many
looked it up.
characters
It's on
in
Steam. I
various
was like,
roles
oh,
across
that
the
makes sense.
kingdom.
I never liked
Turn your
balloons,
favorite
though.
people into your allies,
too simple.
or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord.
Dark Lord Stan.
Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game.
Beautiful.
Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's
Am
also
I
a new
pretty
witch
yet?
feature. letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Ooh. I like the one on the right.
In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds.
I need goddamn caffeine.
This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Oh shit. Hey, when that happens.
They're just trying to be Persona.
You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand
That horse is
in battle.
big.
Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo
I like that
Switch May
stand
21st.
guy. He's creepy.
Pre-orders begin
Put
today
whatever
on Nintendo
person's
eShop.
face in there you want, apparently.
No, that's fine that way. He's perfect the way he is.
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
Great.
Super Mario
my
Brothers
God.
35th anniversary
That's pretty
themed
dope.
items are coming
Look
to the
at 'em.
Animal Crossing New Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered
I
in-game
just
as
wanna run around
furniture
like
items.
that.
So place them however and wherever you'd like.
They're so
You can also
casual.
place 2 warp pipes.
Look at the fucking Wario. Like the fucking emo.
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
Man, Animal Crossing will just let you have anything. It's crazy.
A free update for the game launches February 25th.
That's free?
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook
Yup.
Shopping starting March 1st.
That game sold so much, though.
I feel like they could have sold that.
Keep an eye on the
Sure they
official
could
Animal
have.
Crossing
Like, yo,
Twitter
you guys,
account for
you
the
guys
latest
ever heard of
information.
Mario? Give me money.
We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
I'm gonna continue enjoying life, for sure. Hopefully.
How was that? These collaboration
Alright.
items will
Hype
be
levels,
released
level
as
2.
part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release.
Did you see Mario 35?
Speaking of which,
It's kind of like
last
Tetris
week
99, except for
we
Mario.
had the global launch
No.
for
And
the
you send
Super
enemies
Mario
at people's
3D
screens
World
as they're going
plus
through levels.
Bowser's Fury game.
It's interesting.
We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
GameSpot gave this like a 4 or some shit,
Next,
something really low. And
we
they're
have
like,
another
"This is the
game
same
to show
game."
you.
And then IGN gave it like a fucking 9 or 10. They said it was amazing. I was like, this is the first time I've seen gaming publications disagree on something. It's weird.
It's pretty uncommon, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
because they all just fucking say the same shit. Oh, I have plenty of ideals to espouse.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords! Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth
have
and
my
burnt
attention.
corpses.
You and
Yeah.
no other must decide how we proceed.
You are a leader and must
trying.
be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest. Together with
Love the way it looks.
Is it Psychopath?
today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Far, far away lies the continent
That's the
of
Octopath
Norzilia,
art style.
comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities
Some of these
ceased
games
with
got
an
solid
uneasy
openings, but the
truce,
gameplay falls
decades
flat.
later, the flames
Yeah, I could
of
see that.
war
Oh, wait,
threatened
definitely. I
to
already
engulf
saw
the
it. There's a
realm
couple of
once
them. I
again.
agree with you.
You are all that remains.
This looks sick, though.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
Jesus.
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations.
Dope.
A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground.
That
with
one spear
long-range
stab, and I
weapons,
want the
such
game.
as bows and
Saw that, I'm
arrows.
like, I want
Thus, your forces can use
wanna be on a
the
horse and
terrain
stab
and
people.
other elements to gain the upper
I
hand.
already loved Octopath because it was
An
like
enemy
like,
outflanked
the
is
art
susceptible
style was
not
really cool,
only
but
to your
it
initial
was
attack,
like,
but
you know,
also a
callback
powerful
to
blow from the ally
turn-based
positions behind
RPGs, and then
the
like
enemy.
What have we here?
now looks like if it's not the same art people, I'm gonna be
Charge
blown
into
away,
an
but,
enemy to send them
now
flying
they're
into
doing
position for a
tactical
follow-up
RPG
attack.
as well. Like they can keep making RPGs, man. This is
Link
great.
attacks together by first casting
Is it for
ice
sure the same
magic
people?
on the flames
No,
to
I'm not
create
sure. I'm
water
just
terrain.
it's very familiar
Then
to that though.
electrify the area with lightning magic.
Yeah,
it is of
definitely
the
plays.
utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
Zip lines, dude. I'm a big fan of
Throughout
Deep
the
Rock
story,
Galactic. So
you will be
you know.
faced with making important decisions in a variety
Gotta play every game
of
with zip lines.
situations. Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Neat.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we?
For sure, battle
Prince
system
Roland
looks
to
sweet.
Estros?
If they nail the story,
Critical
it'll be
decisions
amazing.
that may determine
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fates
I
of
mean,
nations
you
are
can
settled
hope that
by
the
vote
story
on
be really good. I
scales
would,
of
but
conviction.
even if it was like
Use
okay, if the
information you've
gameplay's
gathered
dope,
to
like that's
sway
enough for me.
allies toward
There's
your
not enough.
favored cause.
Still, there's not enough fucking tactical RPGs.
The story will
Outside of, like, Fire Emblem.
significantly change based
Fire
on
Emblem,
how the votes are
um,
cast.
What was that
So they
one?
refuse to
We
relinquish
both
him
have
to
it.
us.
Lies!
It's got the
Oh.
dog
was
in it.
forced.
Yeah,
It's really
As more
good.
that's
and
an
more
indie one,
critical
but yeah, that
decisions are
one
made,
that's
But
hard.
but
your
it's
journey may
it's
take
still
you
a
down
tactical
paths
RPG.
Yeah.
divergent
Not very many of
from
them.
those of other players.
You will see what true might
It's really good.
is.
Project
Looks crap
Triangle
already.
Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022.
Cool.
Please be on the lookout for more information.
I am
in
on the lookout for
future.
more information for sure.
After this presentation, a demo version of this game will
Yeah,
be
where's my
available
Switch?
to download
Switches
on
are over there.
Nintendo eShop. And in the
wanna check
future,
it out.
we'll conduct a survey
Oh,
to
dope,
gather
cool.
player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses
here.
on the demo.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG.
Looks
from Square
cool.
Enix.
Well, I got my wish.
All the
Let's
smaller
see a
games
few more
are the ones
Nintendo
I'm most
Switch
excited
headlines.
for.
Yeah.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Star Wars.
I'm sure that fact alone makes a bunch of people go.
Just wonder what kind of bastardization this is gonna be.
It's Zynga.
Star Wars Hunters
God,
is
dude.
a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7.
Who?
Clash in this
Who
third-person
fucking
shooter
cares,
coming
dude?
to
Oh my
Nintendo Switch in 2021.
Oh my god.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sally. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Korgan used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once. Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
I hate this.
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some!
What does this guy have to do with that? Damn.
Hey, Lieutenant, pass to me!
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
What does all that shit have to do with fucking this dodgeball game?
The ball. Be
Hey, if you've ever played a fucking RPG with orcs that look cartoony, plenty of those out there, you should play this dodgeball game. Hey, if you've ever played pixelated 2D princess games,
We're losing to a bunch of dairy
you should fucking play this dodgeball game.
They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters?
You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
What? Interview's over? Come on, man, one more game.
Yeah, kinda. Lame promo, agreed. It's nonsensical. Like, fucking who thought that up? And the gameplay was like, whatever.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life. Literally, disoriented and trapped.
Do you see
in
there's
underwater
a
theme
another
park. The 12 of you, known as the
game on
Go-Getters
PlayStation
Club,
Plus right now?
must now survive this game of fate
Yeah,
at
it's
all
I
costs.
forget what it's called, but it's a escape room game. It's cooperative. They said if you don't want to talk on voice chat, you probably shouldn't play it.
Interesting.
But you can play with people you know and shit. But you have to work together in different
The game
rooms
is
to like
suddenly
progress through
called
the
off.
game. So we should play it.
You escape the
I don't know if
theme
I'm gonna
park
put
and
it.
get a
I don't know if we're gonna
glimpse
talk
of
about it on
Japan,
Plus Club
but
though.
everyone's
'Cause
vanished.
that's a fourth fucking
Set
game.
off on a
and it's just
captivating
came
journey
out.
across
Also
the
running out of
country
time.
that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
I like
As
the
you
art
make your
style.
way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to
Like a
overcome
thick
challenges
boy.
and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Looks interesting.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release
Um,
of Hades. Hades, the critically acclaimed
remember.
dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This
Cool.
version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium
tell me what the fuck
featuring
the name of the
portraits of
game
the
is.
game's
It's
vibrant
like, it's
cast
available
of gods,
now.
ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of
New
exhilarating
PS Plus
action paired
game
with a compelling
added.
story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
You mother.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful
Weird.
collection.
What? Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Ninja Gaiden Sigma
I still think it's
2,
crazy they haven't made another one, but at the same time,
and Ninja
fucking
Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge
Neo.
are coming
Yeah.
to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden
And
Master
if I'm being
Collection.
honest, might be blasphemy to some people. I like Neo way better.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an
We'll figure
arsenal
this
of
out,
killer
guys, I
weapons,
promise.
each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down
Why?
enemies.
Why did it do this? It's
Quickly
called
gauge your opponent's
We
movements
Were
while
Here.
unleashing
It's
fast
a
and
PS4
frenzied
game
combos.
playable on PS5. And
team
like
up
I
with
said, it
other
is a
super
two-player
ninjas in your
cooperative
quest to
game,
fulfill your destiny.
first person. I actually almost picked it up on Steam. I guess they'll make
All
that make
previous
another game
downloadable
as well.
content, including
That's similar to
costumes
it,
and
but it's
game
like
modes are
a escape room game. You have to talk to each other through
Revel in the
walkie-talkies in the game.
intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
That's cool. That song, dude, it bangs.
More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Fuck, I missed that. This game would be type dope in VR. What game? Which game? That was probably 2 games ago. Cool.
I mean, I'm a fan of Warriors games, but
Sure.
I don't
There's
play a
even
lot of the
more
Zelda
coming
games.
to Nintendo Switch.
That soccer one. Oh, yeah.
Bravely
That'd be
Default
interesting.
2 is almost here. 4 heroes of light will soon embark on a journey to
play this
restore the
too.
crystals. Use the job system to
pretty much
develop
only
your characters
buy
and master the
RPGs on my
brave
Switch,
and default
but it's great for that
commands
because
to
it's got
emerge
RPGs that can't get other
victorious in
places.
turn-based battles. Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story.
I've heard
on
people say
February
like if you
26th.
miss like Square's
A
turn-based
new trailer
RPGs,
for
that
Bravely
Bravely
Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo
But
eShop.
good night, everyone.
An updated demo is
Heading out,
also
Puppet.
available.
Talk to
The
you
latest
later, I'm sure.
installment in the
Thanks for
legendary
hanging out.
Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life as the brave knight
We were
Arthur
here, huh?
will
Interestingly
unleash
edition.
weapons,
Yeah, I saw it
spells,
on, I think,
and
on
skills
Twitter
to battle
yesterday.
monsters across
It's like a
challenging
4th game was
stages
added.
in
I
the
was like,
Demon Realm.
Jesus, you guys are just giving
Local
them
co-op
out.
play
It's
is
cool though,
also
because like I said,
available for the first
it
time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3
I saw it on
supporting
Steam and I
characters.
almost picked it up.
Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges.
This is interesting.
Ghosts
Almost
and
has like a
Goblins
Flash
Resurrection
game style
launches
to it.
February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm not trying to break my Switch.
Yeah.
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has
Nice.
been remastered for Nintendo Switch.
know if I've
Travel
played
through a
Saga
stunning
Frontier. I
sci-fi
know what it
world with
is,
any
but I
of
don't
the
think I ever played it.
I don't think I ever played it
each with
either,
their own
but-
stories. With the addition of the
Another
protagonist
RPG.
fuse, new gameplay
I don't know if I
features,
like the way they did the art,
exhilarating
though.
battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus. Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be
No,
missed.
so-
The game launches April 15th.
Square has a bad habit of
Apex Legends is
doing
storming onto the
weird
Nintendo Switch system.
art styles for their
This free-to-play
remasters.
battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an
named
all-new legendary
Legends.
Pathfinder skin.
Anyone you're talking to
and
play
30
this
free
game
levels for
fucking
the
knows
Season
that
8 Mayhem Battle Pass.
That,
Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when
I'm
you play
glad
on
that this is
Nintendo
coming out
Switch.
Switch, but you can
Fight
tell
for
they had to do a
fortune,
lot to
fame,
get
and
the game
glory.
to run.
Apex Legends enters
Like,
the
look
fray.
at that.
That's also like, okay, that game's literally
How's it going so
pure
far?
competitive. If you're not
There's
playing the game
still
at
a
uncapped
little
frames,
bit
you're at
more
a
to show you in
disadvantage.
today's
Sure.
Nintendo
I guess if the
Direct,
servers are all switched
so
and
we
it's
hope
playing
you'll
the same,
stick with
it
us.
doesn't matter.
Well, it's
Next,
got cross
please
platform.
take a look at this.
Oh yeah, that's. You should not play it there then.
But if it's your only way to
Hello
play
there.
it, you get to
I'm
play it,
Eiji
which is dope.
Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm
What's up,
sure a
dude?
lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game.
No.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
That's rough coming out and be like, I know you want me to talk about
While
this
you're all
thing, but I
waiting,
got shit to
however,
tell you.
This Legend of Zelda
Sorry.
game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
It's like you had to come out and
Please
say
take
that.
a look.
Yeah.
One ones I didn't play because I don't recognize it at all.
It's Skyward Sword. Cool. That's cool.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would
Looks
use
clean.
the Wii Remote
Yeah.
Plus
You
controller
can tell it's an older
as a
game, but
sword
it's definitely-
and the nunchuck controller as a shield.
It's kind of the thing
With
about
the
Nintendo
increased
games is
processing power
they
of
make
the
them so
Nintendo
clean
Switch system, the controls here are
and,
smoother and even more intuitive.
not textured that they operate
And
really
we've
well.
recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con
Has he had those
controllers.
this whole time? It's fucking
The
just.
Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game.
That's
The
not
Joy-Con
even
controller
interesting
in
to
your
me.
left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller,
Look, man,
you can
I
raise
want
the
to sit
shield
down on
to
the
block
fucking
enemy
couch. I want to
attacks.
hold a controller. I want to be a fat ass playing a video game.
You can perform other actions like using
Or if you're
both
gonna give me
controllers
motion
to wield
controls,
a
give me
bow
like
and arrow.
legitimate motion
These physical
controls and not
movements
just
add a sense
like
of
me
urgency
hitting
and
the A
tension
button
to
by
combat.
swinging.
Yeah.
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system.
That'd be crazy if like
After
you gotta
mulling
get the
over
fuck
how to
up
assign
and move.
different gameplay elements
Well,
to
yeah, that
different
would
buttons,
alienate that system.
we decided to
You
apply the
swing that
sword
fucking
motions
thing
by
around.
tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right,
Yeah,
to
hard
the
pass.
left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective
Though
direction.
there's that Obi-Wan game on Xbox. I'm dating myself. The original Xbox.
Here's something else we've been working on.
That some people hated that you controlled
Specially
the
designed Joy-Con
fucking
controllers.
lightsaber with the right stick, but I
The
fucking
right
liked
Joy-Con
it.
controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
Those are cool looking.
The Legend of
I'm
Zelda
not a big
Skyward
Zelda
Sword,
guy.
as
I know
the
it's
game
fucking
depicting
crazy
the
sounding.
earliest
I like
story
Zelda.
in the Legend of
There's no-
Zelda timeline, details the events around
oh
the
my god,
creation of
Zelda
the
kind
Master
of guy,
Sword
but
itself.
that's cool looking. I like that.
We hope that people who played the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda.
Cool, bro.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th. Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo
Look, I know you
eShop.
guys want new Zelda,
And
but
the
how
specially
about old
designed
Zelda?
Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's
How about
release
Zelda
date
we
in
already
local
made?
retailers.
You guys
Many of
liked
you
that,
may
didn't
already
you?
know this,
Yeah,
but
Zelda
The
at
Legend
home.
of Zelda Skyward Sword
I'm not
was
even
the
gonna
last
flip him
original
shit,
console
fucking,
game
because
prior to
Bethesda's
The
been
Legend of
doing that
Zelda
for
Breath of the Wild game,
longer than we
was
can even
still
make
following
jokes
the
about it
established
anymore. It's just
conventions
fucking
of
like,
The Legend of
okay.
Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and
You
innovations
guys like this
that
game
would
from 10 years
eventually
ago?
be
How
adopted
about
in
more?
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who
There's something
played
about
The
his
Legend of
mouth
Zelda
that's,
Breath of
like,
the
so
Wild will give
off-putting to
this
me.
game a try as well.
It's like the lips or something. He just looks
It has bold outline.
almost like he has like lip, some kind of like skin color lipstick
Please
on or
look forward
something.
to The
It's
Legend
weird.
of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right
Got
control
lip
stick.
implants. That's what it looks like.
Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
More Smash Bros.
Just a new character. This is our new game.
Maybe that's how the first one started too. No actual gameplay footage.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
is this?
that's definitely Splatoon.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's like. Oh, it must be 3. I still have not played any of these.
They're fun.
Yeah, but they're still making them, so they have to have people playing them, like enough people to merit making a third game.
They've seen people recently stream the second ones, so. Little buddy's turn.
Oh shit, little buddy. I love little buddy.
It's just an interesting take on like competitive because like you can fight each other, but it's mostly just to incapacitate them for a little while.
It's so Nintendo though.
Yeah.
Like they're like, we're gonna dabble a little bit with like a shooter kind of thing, scenario versus thing, but not commit to that. We're gonna make it weird and fun and playful.
Ew.
Yeah, look at that guy.
Little buddy's jamming though.
He loves it. Nintendo's new slogan, we're gonna make it weird, pretty much. One new Zelda, we're gonna make it weird. We're gonna give you the old one. You want a shooter type game? We're gonna make it weird. We're gonna make you shoot paint all over the place. It's almost eerie. Show gameplay.
Not actual gameplay. Who said that?
Yeah, so show some. I get this isn't that. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna launch in. fuck's going on?
I have more paint than the other person.
Oh, I know. I'm looking at it. I still don't know what's happening. God damn.
That's a heavy bass guitar.
They don't fuck around with Splatoon.
Weird.
What you've
Okay.
just
Sound was
seen
again like
is
that,
the
but-
latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to
Splatoon
launch
3.
in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information
Not
at
that
a later
long.
time.
It's not too bad.
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for
Look forward to that
watching.
as well. All right. So no, new console. I know a lot of people were really disappointed with that because there was that leak like a month or two ago that they were going to release or reveal on their next big event a Switch Pro of some kind. So that didn't happen. It's fine. I already knew it going into this. But I saw a lot of people on Twitter pissed about that.
They'll probably
But also,
do like a whole event for it itself anyway.
well, yeah, people thought this because this was 50 minutes. A lot of times they're like 15 to 30 minutes or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
They thought because it was that big, it was going to be something like that.
Well, they
so.
spent like fucking 15 of it on that announcement right there.
Yeah, pretty much. But outside of that, what'd you think of the whole presentation? What'd you think about what they showed off? Anything stick out to you? Obviously, I can probably speak for both of us when I say mostly the RPGs.
Yeah.
Seem to be the big highlights. I feel like there's some pretty big announcements there, just not ones that are really geared towards, not to speak for you, but us.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Smash Bros. Is lost on me. Zelda's lost on me. So that's really rough. The Mario Golf was interesting. I don't know if it's $60 interesting, but it's interesting.
Yeah, but like for like a Nintendo game, I'm like, that's like the one game they showed that I was like,
Yeah.
I want that.
For sure.
And it's fucking golf.
Legend of Mana was a really pleasant surprise.
Yeah, very, yeah.
Because that's not even a main title of the Mana series.
I love Secret of Mana, but Legend of Mana fucking is the one I love the most.
Yeah,
so
me too.
I'm really excited for that.
I also really liked I'm assuming it's the Octopath team making a tactical RPG or turn-based tactical
Or at least
RPG.
a team that's heavily inspired by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also that is Square. As soon as
Yeah.
they said that, I was like, it has to be the same team then.
Yeah.
Because
That
I
one
know
looked
they
really cool.
They made an Octopath game on mobile as well after that, so which is actually like its own game as well.
I like how it says this is 4K. It's definitely not.
Definitely not.
I'm like, why does it look like shit?
Because YouTube's auto thing is garbage.
Weird, yeah.
Constantly. For some context for you guys, we have fiber internet, and YouTube constantly is like, here's 480p, dude. I have more bandwidth than that. Go. Like,
doesn't want to give it to you.
So, anyways, those are the two big ones for me, though. I'm definitely picking up Legend of Mana, and I'm definitely picking up Project Triangle, I think is what it was called. Something like that. I can't remember what it's called now, but
yeah,
those are huge for me. Obviously, as I see screen popped up, Monster Hunter was a gimme. That's not
I figure they're gonna show because it's coming out
Yeah.
soon, and of course we're gonna pick it up
For sure.
But they actually showed a lot of cool shit.
They did.
It was more than I thought. I thought it'd be like a quick blip, like, "Hey, remember this is coming out. Make sure to buy it," and like be done. But they showed like a lot of gameplay.
And then I think that's pretty much it. I'm excited, for people who are Smash fans and who are fans of Zelda and even Splatoon. Out of those titles, I'd probably be more likely to want to play Splatoon out of all of those, just because I have very little experience with it, so I don't really have like this basis to be like, I'm not into it because I don't really know. So other than the little bit I did try once, I was like, this is kind of fun, but I don't have any experience with it really. So
I'm really hyped for this game.
DC
superhero girls are here. If there's one game I've been waiting for, like in the beginning of this episode, I was like, hey, what games are we hoping to see? I was kind of embarrassed to even mention this, but I was thinking like, I just really hope that they fucking finally make that game and it comes out on Switch. And here it is. I'm finally getting it. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Just like Chris. Chris is very excited as well.
Yeah, this and Samurai Warriors, I'm sure, were his top 2.
Yep. Samurai Warriors looks cool. I like all Dynasty Warrior style games. But yeah, Legend of Mana, definitely an awesome surprise. Game I'm very, very stoked to get. I will be picking that up fucking ASAP. Yeah, the fucking RPGs. The tactical one looked dope as shit. I love tactical RPGs. I love the art style of that game. The music was good. The cinematics were kind of cool. The art style, when there's like still, was like okay. That's probably the weakest part of it. But like, aesthetically looked cool. But like the way it's drawn, I don't know if I was a big fan of that. But like in game, it looked fucking awesome. Metopia. Oh yeah, I was like, I forgot that we even watched that. I was like, what is it? Oh, it's the Thick Horse game. Okay. Every time they show off a Splatoon game, I'm like, I should try those games, and I haven't done it. So maybe Splatoon 3 will be that Splatoon that I finally try. So I'm kind of curious. I don't know if that trailer did anything for me.
If Splatoon 2 goes on sale, it'd probably be worth picking up still.
It's a good idea. This episode, people are saying so many good ideas. I'm just like, yeah, that's something I should do. I don't play Animal Crossing as much as I should, but I love the Mario outfits.
Yeah, I'm out of touch with Animal Crossing at this point.
They're sick.
But the constant support, first off, has been amazing for that game. And then, yeah, all the Mario themed stuff in that is like super good looking. And
look at Wario.
And I'll say
look at the fucking
costumes are so
they do it a second time. Look,
goofy.
First time wasn't enough,
but they're definitely the characters. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a good blend of the two worlds.
Agreed. Let's see what he is saying. Yeah, so Sego says Katazai, Monster Hunter Rise, Mario Golf, Mana, and maybe the Tactics game. Pretty much in agreement with you. The Mario Golf game, I don't think it's a must buy, but I was like, that's gonna be fun
for sure.
It's gonna be a fun game, 100%, and it's Mario, so you're gonna have that visual style. You're gonna know and love it. They must just throw stuff like that to hit all the demographics.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
And Samurai. He's talking, of course, about Cyberpunk. A game that has done very well, and Chris is a huge fan. There's something else I was going to talk about, and I forgot. Let's look at that tactical game one more time.
Gotta find it.
Yeah, here it is.
I also like that it does have a system that is kind of Fire Emblem-esque.
Fire Emblem-esque, yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Where you have multiple decisions and stuff like that.
Fire Emblem's fucking sick.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's such a big game, but I need to sit down and play that too.
I'm always like, I like Nintendo games. I appreciate them, but I'm not a huge fan of them. And then like I play Fire Emblem. I'm like, I fucking love Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem is amazing.
Like really good. Yeah. So it's kind of weird.
Plus, like, Fire Emblem's also a Nintendo game that has permadeath. Like,
yeah,
that's pretty crazy. So
yeah, a game I really fucking was not a fan of. This dodgeball game.
That was actually the only.
What are your
time
thoughts on this?
I felt irritation during this.
Okay.
So
this and the Star Wars game. As soon as you're like Zynga, I'm like, you just gotta like. I get it, man. You want to fucking destroy Star Wars more. I get it. It's fine. But fucking,
he's just taking advantage, man.
Why do you gotta go that far?
Pretty sure they're the ones that own Zynga.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. There's nothing. I'm not happy about that at all. And I mean, as for Smash Bros, like, I should pick it up. I should pick up Smash Bros and play it. Do I have it? Did I buy it? I feel like I might maybe
on Wii U.
Wii U, yeah, it was a while ago. But I really like Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's really fucking good. It's one of my favorite JRPGs of the last 10 years, easily. And I haven't even beaten it, but I'm pretty far into it. So I'm really stoked to see this. I think it was done really well too. They definitely put a budget into this promotion. It also was like a pretty good fucking chunk of this whole video. I'm really excited for people who are into Smash Bros. Especially if they're into Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah.
But it sucks. There's like an absence. I'm just like, I should be stoked about this shit because I fucking love that game. So I should pick it up. Sephiroth. Sephiroth's in the fucking game. It's dope. You should be excited. You should love it. You should absolutely fucking just flip-flop and be like, you know what? I used to hate Smash Bros, but now I love it. I'm a big old fan of Smash Bros.
So, like, you can put frosting on lots of things and make it look good, but what's inside still dictates if it's actually good or not.
Still tastes good on the outside.
Sure. So,
you can lick something gross with frosting on it.
Is a good thing for me.
You try to lick Sephiroth with frosting on it?
The rest of the package, not up to my palate. So,
true. Oh yeah, Samurai Warriors 5. Yeah, it looks cool. Looks cool for sure. Although it feels like it was like a quick blip.
I mean, what are they going to show?
Hitting groups of people,
hundreds of people, and doing Musu attacks. Like,
yeah, pretty much. Although I am impressed with, like I said before, the facial animation.
It has
like that.
great
It's not
visuals,
something that I was not expecting. So, it does look cool.
Yeah, there's just only so much you can show off of a Musu game. So
yeah, 100%. I mean, they just showed it. So, like, is the guy in the field fucking hitting the crowd and
the audience who's going to play it is buying it.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. And then, yeah, what else? Fucking, I mean, this one was huge for me. Like, as I was watching, I was like, is that just like it's you can buy it now on the Switch, or is it like a fucking?
Except for the part where they reminded me how old I was.
Yeah, we're all getting older.
20 years ago.
It's so clean looking though. I actually love the original, the way it looked though originally, like that. The limitation of the graphics. I still have vivid memories of like that pixel style. So, but I really appreciate how much work they've put into this in cleaning it up because it looks really good. The characters still kind of maintain that original look, but the backgrounds are like really fucking cleaned up.
I honestly really hope that Square keeps just cleaning up old games and bringing them forward, because like there's a ton of games that I really like, but I got really nervous because stuff like Final Fantasy IV, for example, got the remaster treatment. It's got that weird, like, overly clean mobile game look. I'm just like, dude, why?
Which game?
Final Fantasy IV.
Oh, yeah.
I think 5 also got the treatment. I can't remember now, but when they re-released a bunch of them, the idea was to put them on phones, and so they look bad. So
yeah, it's kind of weird. Like with like this 2D pixel games from like PlayStation era, remastering those or remaking those is kind of tricky because you can enhance those graphics, but you can also like completely make them look like, when they smooth out the edges and make them look like cartoon characters like that, it completely takes away from the original look, and I fucking hate that. So one of the things we saw earlier, I didn't like the way that they did it.
Saga?
Yeah. And I'm sure that game is dope. I don't remember if I played it or not back in the day, but yeah, the way they had done it with this remaster was a little too, they had done a little too much liberties were taken with it.
It literally reminds me of what I was just talking about with some of the Final Fantasy titles. Which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Anything else with the presentation that worth talking about? No More Heroes, that weird card game shooter thing?
Not really. I mean, it was a long video and it did kind of feel long, but that's just because I wasn't interested in everything in there.
If I'm going to be honest, like 50% the least of this video I was not interested in. Which sucks, but it's not for me.
Exactly. I was going to say the variety of content that was available in the video was very well varied. So kind of like Katari had said, it's kind of like they wanted to make sure they were touching bases with everybody. So,
and it definitely feels like they did do that. I feel like everybody at least got one thing out of this. One game I was surprisingly interested in, just based off of the way they did it, is this game. I don't have much to take from it because it's just fucking random segments of people talking, but I really like the way they did the art style and animation of this game. I need to try one of these games because they're really popular amongst like people who are into these kind of games. Like, there's a whole fucking demographic of people who love these kind of games. And
it's effectively an interactive book.
Yeah, exactly. But well, I've had people like say it almost feels like you're like watching an anime or reading like a manga or a book, comic, whatever. So I kind of get that. And some of them are a little more interactive than others. Some of them have puzzles and shit like that.
I've played a few on DS. The big popular one would be like Ace Detective or whatever it's called.
Ace Attorney or the fuck?
Yeah. So I remember like playing the original one of that and being like super impressed with it on DS at the time. So.
Yeah, it's just kind of like because this isn't a genre that I am paying attention to ever. Seeing how good they look now compared to what they used to look like is really, really kind of cool. So objection. See, he knows.
Yeah.
He has heard of those games. If you could, unless you have more to say, if you could grade the whole presentation, what would you grade it?
Probably give it a B-. Only because Nintendo knows what they're doing. The pacing is usually very good. I do think, obviously it's their bread and butter.
15 minutes is long.
It is long, but there's a lot of stuff in there. There's just that, as expected, they spent a long time on Smash, but that is a moneymaker for them. And Bravely Default 2.
Yeah. As soon as something like that one too.
And then, they're going to spend a long time on Zelda and stuff like that. And that all makes sense, right? Because those are titles that are always going to sell. They're just both kind of lost on me. So they just feel like moments where I don't need to be here for it.
Yeah.
But that being said, I do think they showcase a lot of stuff. They do a good pace. They don't sit there and prattle on like I'm doing right now. And, I don't know. It is good. I'd say B-.
I kind of feel B- as well. Maybe a C+. The things I liked,
almost said C+.
The things I liked a lot, definitely were in the B range. A lot of RPGs there that I'm really interested in. Indie games I'm interested in. The big stuff is fine, but it just didn't do much for me. Like you said, pretty much. But 50 minutes is a long time to sit and kind of wait for something to hit.
Yeah.
And when it did, it did. But when it didn't, I'm just like kind of like going, yeah, I acknowledge that this game is very popular, and I'm happy that a lot of people love it. But it's not necessarily for me. So it did at certain points feel kind of slow outside of talking with you and talking with the chat. So I think I'm gonna go C+, just because it is. So they did a really good job on making sure there's a little bit for everybody, but the way it's set up. And plus, like, there was times where there's like 3 games that I was like, and then there's like 4 games in a row that I was like super stoked for, and then like 3 games that I wasn't. I was like, you gotta mix those up a little bit. They said like I don't know. Obviously, they're not planning around what the fuck I want to see, but that seemed weird. Yeah. Like it started out and there's a couple games, so I'm like, and then all of a sudden there's like boom, 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 good games, and it's like, oh, also here's this stupid fucking Star Wars Zynga game and this goddamn dodgeball game
filled with archetypes.
Yeah, that have nothing to do with anything.
Yeah,
so out of touch, fucking stupid. So yeah, I think I'll just go with a really strong C+. Just because, I could probably. I'm not coming out of this super excited outside of like Legend of Mana.
Yeah.
And the tactical game. I'm pretty stoked with that. Yeah. A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I'll be downloading that demo as soon as we're done. So
yeah, I got to do that as well. And speaking of which, we're going to wrap this up. So I'll give you guys like a couple minutes. If you have anything you want to say in the chat, you can be on screen. Say what you thought about it. Maybe give it a grade. Ask us a question if you want. Say something random as long as it's not crazy. And anybody watching this after the fact, make sure to comment down below. Let us know what you thought of this presentation. What were the things that caught your eye? What are you excited about? What are you not excited about? Are you excited about the Zynga game? Are you excited about the dodgeball game? Do you like Plants vs. Zombies Neighborhood, whatever the fuck it's called? I forgot that was in there until just now. What do you think about Apex Legends on Switch? It looks horrible, but if it plays well, it plays well. And give it a grade as well. Zelda, that's all right looking.
Wiggle, slash.
Got a lot of the wiggle going on. It's kind of awkward because so many people had built up this idea that they're going to show Breath of the Wild 2 for like days now. People are going, they're going to show a new Switch. They're going to show Breath of the Wild 2, Splatoon 3. People nailed that. Something else.
Hey, I got this crazy idea. That's your fault.
Just stop. Stop what? Just don't. before you do it, just don't. Look at that stomach fucking go oof, oof, oof when he's hitting it.
Yeah, people need to quit like speculating and then overhyping their speculation to the point of believing it's real.
And that's a big problem with everything in the world right now. But people just kind of deciding something is a thing. I like speculation. I like having fun theories or whatever. I talked to a coworker today and I was like, what do you think they're going to show? And he started just going fucking, I think they're going to show this. I'm like, yeah, maybe that.
Sure,
that'd be cool.
Keep it grounded.
But 100%. Everything I'm saying is just going into the fucking ether. I'm not going like, well, it's not like Christmas. I'm like, oh, I hope I get the thing I wanted. And then I open up the package and I'm
it's
like,
not the thing I wanted. And you turn into Veruca Salt.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. So yeah, it was really interesting to see. Even some bigger names on Twitter were like, saying like, you guys really shouldn't have built up expectations. I don't know why you guys are so upset with this, because literally they didn't promise you anything. So
yeah, you made that up yourself.
They just went, hey, we want to show you games.
Yep.
And people are like, the games I want? Well, we're gonna show you some games I want, right? Maybe. Oh, okay, that's definitely confirmation. So. Yeah, it's stupid. It wasn't a bad presentation. There's a lot of cool stuff. So, all right, should probably wrap this up. So thank you everybody who joined us and hung out with us and watched this with us. It's fun talking with you guys. Thank you everybody who watched this after the fact. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to check out our other episodes. Check us out on social media and all that shit down below. Patreon if you'd like to support the channel, and we have a Discord. You can talk to us anytime, all the time. And I should probably put this on audio platforms. Maybe. It's a reaction video. It's better if you watch it.
Yeah, I don't think it'll translate.
Yeah. Unless you just want to listen to us talk to chat, you can't see. But yeah, my name's Seth.
I'm Chevy.
And until the next episode, I think something Blizzard related is happening. I feel like that's newsworthy and we should be talking about it.
At least you and Chris.
Yes. So if that's a thing and we have information of Blizzard stuff, we will be talking about that as soon as that comes out. So stay tuned for that. And I think I am going to hop over and play Valheim. So if anybody is wanting to still hang out and watch me fucking get on a boat and jankily go down a river.
And then build a house.
Stay tuned. But until then,